Rising, 5:04 a.m. out in beautiful Southern California. It's Jay Spivey with Respect the View podcast. What's going on, people? How my beautiful souls doing? How we feeling? You been going to sleep early? You been falling asleep early? Like 5, 6 p.m. Earlier than that, you falling asleep like 3 p.m., waking up at like 6, 8 p.m., and then not being able to go back to sleep. Time changed. One of the things that I'll be doing is, I know I said it before, not on a podcast, or I have. The back and forthness with social media and staying attached to it. It's just levels to it. I was okay with making money from posting on social media, but now it's like, nah, I'd rather just focus on my business. Still trying to work out how I'm going to do my promotion. I think I'm just going to have to outsource it and pay somebody else to kind of just manage most of my social media, which I'm completely fine with. But this is about the beautiful stuff that's going on, you know? Not about the annoying little stuff. Working on poems, I've been actually working on beats and working on music, which is pretty fun, just putting my own little stuff together. I still found that when I try to work with others at this particular moment, it doesn't go as smooth as I would like it to be. So I definitely still have a little bit of work to do when it comes to being able to work and play with others. I still much rather just focus on whatever it is that I like and I got going on and things that I love. So I'm still trying to find that little balance. I know it's not going to be difficult, you know, for my tribe, but that's why I'm still kind of chilling, still digging through trauma, still digging through childhood trauma, and just finding better understanding of it and seeing where my triggers are and kind of what's going on with me that makes me so anxious or gives me anxiety. I get anxiety really, really easily. It's beautiful. I've been able to like pull myself away from weed a little bit. Not as much as I would like. They say once you're done, you're really, once you're mentally done and you say you quit, you can't be smoking your last blunt talking about I'm good. So I definitely noticed that once I take a few days off, like I'm good. I'm good again. I think me pulling away from it in what is it, weeding? And weeding myself off of it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to start just taking smaller breaks instead of just trying to cut it cold turkey, because it's not really gonna work. I don't really have an issue with it. That's the thing. You know what I mean? It's like after I took a lot of time off. You know, after you take a while off and you hit a blunt, you be like, oh, all right. But that's when I'm still focused on getting a lot more work done. That's been the key factor right now. So I had so much freaking content in my phone, just videos that I wanted to repost and share and perspectives. And that's what I'm saying. I started screen recording a bunch of stuff. And then I just said F all of it. And that's like that was weird. Not saying it was a weird feeling, but it was like, I get that feeling a lot. Like, I don't know if anybody else out there anybody else out there overdoes it when it comes to save stuff in their phone, but I'll have like 2,000 or 3,000 pictures of just screenshots and other shit that I need to post, and I never really get an opportunity to post it. And it's like I got too much other stuff to work on, so it's just like, okay, let me focus on making my original content. Let me focus on what I'm here to say. And I have a bunch of content that I've been working on, so it's just like either you're gonna do it or you don't. So I was studying like micro tasks and how to get things done in like smaller increments. There's so many just small, beautiful things that I want to get done, but it's a vision. Where is it all leading to is the question. I didn't think I loved music as much as I did, but now I notice that I do. Even though, that's what I'm saying, I feel like I'm a human iPod and whatnot, and I sing, a lot of genre of music. Or, just re-sing, I went to a lot of schools and was just ended up becoming very diverse with a lot of genres of music that I ended up just being cool with. It's just right now it's about finding my sound, and that's why I come up with melodies in my head all the time. But just because they're in your head, you still gotta put them down. So I have been taking the time to listen to my soul, listen to myself, listen to my inner voice, those inner thoughts that I have about my creativity. I don't really care about it sounding bad or anything like that. I just want to do it right. You know what I mean? I want my beat to be synchronized. I want the shit to be on time, on the tempo. I want, I don't care if my verse is like hit hard. I just want to start getting, I do care. So let me not say that, I take it back. But I know it's a process to getting through to the good stuff. That's why you got to work every day. That's why you got to just take that time and study those small things and then add them to your repertoire. Any given day, you can make some magic if you focus. Any given day, any given time. Out of 10 beats, not saying all 10 of them is going to be fire, but that's what I'm saying. When you're on the road, 10 of them might be fire. But when you're not on the road, only 5 of them might be fire. Or mess around and only 1 be fire, but you're still practicing. It's that everyday practice. That's how you get better. You know, I learned that a lot from playing basketball or just training kids. I'll tell them. I started off trash, and then I was able to compete with a lot of cats that I didn't think I was going to be able to compete with because of my work ethic, though. What you do at how you take practice is how games go. How you take practice is how games go. And I went hard in practice. And coach made sure I went hard in practice. And if I didn't go hard in practice, the whole team was running. I think I was telling somebody about that. And that was just because my coach knew when I was trying or not. I've realized that. People know when you're trying or not, right? I become so detached, though, that even women that I try to get to know, it's like I still have to make the effort to get to know these people. I'd be somewhat interested, keyword somewhat, more than what I got going on normally, or because I feel like I'm still healing. Let me correct that. I may seem interested, but not all the way. And it's usually because I'm okay with getting to know people. People, a lot of people be looking for a standard, like right out the gate. You got to learn people. And I'm just like, for me right now, I'm still getting my shit together. It's okay. It's okay. The crazy thing is I said it before, but I don't even really think I wanted to get my energy out again. And that's like a big deal for me. Big deal. I notice how much it drains you. You know what I mean? Especially when it's not like in alignment, or your spirit already told you this person not good for you, but you gonna try that shit anyway. You want to try it anyway. You saw the flags, but you want to try it anyway. So I try to stay away from a lot of that. And it's like, I can see trauma from a mile away. Do I want to deal with it? Do I want to work with somebody and figure out, you know what I'm saying? It's something wrong with everybody. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Is everybody come with some kind of baggage. So it's like, if you don't want to deal with it, kind of just removing yourself, it's not really gonna help. It's more about it's always back to you. That's what I've been learning. Anything that's been going on, it's always back to you. So I always take a look in the mirror after a situation doesn't turn out however it was supposed to. Not doubting myself, I definitely look over what's been going on in my life and how I've been carrying myself and how I speak. I try to definitely use that emotional intelligence when it comes to a lot of that stuff. Definitely more stable than I was a couple years ago, even 6 months ago. Crazy. It's crazy transformation. So I'm just happy to be able to acknowledge my wrongs, and then be able to say, I know I can do better, and then do better. So shout out to me unlocking new levels of myself. If you there, shout out to you too. We out here getting it, putting that work in. I just want to continue to grow. So it's like, they say, they say for men, you drop off the face of the planet for like 6 months and you show back up and you like a god. And you a completely different, a completely different being. And I like doing stuff like that. Like, that's natural to me. Like falling off the planet and then, oh, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? So that's just kind of always been my character, and it doesn't really bother me, the fact that I be wanting to go into hermit mode, which is most people, that's what I'm saying. Hermit mode is just a phase of spirituality, and personally, it's my favorite phase. Maybe because I like hiding and I like being under a rock. But then, can't build a legacy being quiet and not speaking your mind and not having a vision. So that's what I'm focused on, man. I got a lot of ideas. And while I got it on my mind, we got a book out. I collaborated with my old man on getting a book out. The crazy thing is he had we'll probably be working on something soon. I really don't know. That's what I'm saying. I really don't be going off of other people's schedules. But my old man, he damn near had a heart attack. And it freaked me the heck out. Like, I was really messed up for a little bit. I don't trust these tests. I'm just gonna say it like that. I don't trust them. And every time a family member tell me something is going on, it don't make me feel good in my stomach, you know? So, sending energy and love to that man. Please just come on. You know, somebody we're gonna fight through this, but I'm really not rocking with none of these tests or I don't even want to say the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. With everything that's going on right now, everybody is fearful, and I'm not interested in shooting me or my kids up with none of this prevention medicine or whatever term you want to use. I'm making up words right now so I don't get demonetized, or they don't cut my video or my audio for whatever reason. We got a book. It's called Everyday King. It's more than one book. I think there's about 6 or 7 books total. Book 1 is out of the series. You can check that out. It's actually on Amazon. I'll leave the description in the notes. It's a hood. So from what me and my father talk about, he'll call it like a hood erotica. Is that what it is? Is that how you would say it? A hood erotica, thriller, suspense. So it's a good book. It's a good book. It reminded me of like them Zane type of books. Sorta, but that's what I'm saying. It has a whole hood story in it, and I would say it's loosely based off of true events, not a true story, but some events are true. Which is still which is dope. You know what I mean? You paying homage to some of your fallen soldiers, some of your homies, if they still here, if they not here. So I thought it was a dope idea. So worked with the old man on helping getting some of this intellectual property out. I don't know if I'll be speaking a lot about it, but the funny thing is I'm in the book. If you've read the book, or if you're listening to this recording, if you already read a couple chapters for free off of Kindle and you decide to get it, I would be EK in the book. But the funny thing is, I am also in the book. I am a baby in this book. So you can read through, you're like, oh, okay. So you'll start understanding it. But me as a character, because this book was actually written as a TV show, it is I would be the main character, EK. So that's just a perspective for you, so you can understand how the story would pretty much go about as you're reading it, and who I was in the story, which is pretty dope. So if you can, I would love for you to take a listen to it. Buy up a couple copies. We got the ebook available. We got the paperback available. I helped with the editing. I helped with the formatting. I did all the distribution. So if you need help getting a book out, let me know. It is not crazy expensive to do yourself. If you need some assistance, you already know the information is going to be somewhat free. That's what I'm saying. Don't be out here just trying to get information for free without actually trying to work with people. If they're able to give it for free, cool. But a lot of this stuff actually takes a lot of time. Like I said, you'll spend a couple hours trying to edit a book yourself versus just sending it to a professional. If you have the funds, cool. If you don't, I understand. I understand the struggle. Not necessarily the struggle, but I understand the need, the want to not have to pay somebody else to do it. If you feel like you can get it done, I completely understand you, because I am the same way. I feel like I can do everything. But that's not how we grow business, That is not how we grow business. So if you have the funds to be able to outsource it. If you need some help or you need some direction, I'm always available. I actually love helping people, and I love answering questions, especially if I'm knowledgeable on the topic. If I don't know nothing about it, I'll send you in the right direction. And that veers me out to the next topic. If you are interested in getting an LLC, I have a company that actually gets that done. They're called All in Your Business. Get your LLC set up wherever you are. Doesn't matter the state. I'll leave their information below. Check them out. Extremely affordable when it comes to just getting the LLC started. EIN number, all of that stuff knocked out with no hassle. Like I said, they're called All in Your Business. I think they're called I'm All in Your Business or All in Your Business. It's one of the two. I might be just messing up a little bit, and I apologize. But like I said, I'll leave their information below if you're trying to get started with your business and you got an idea and you ready to get it solidified so can't nobody steal your idea from you. All right? Remember, a lot of stuff that you paying for that might be associated with you having a business, all you got to do, depending on some of these states, California and New York is probably the most expensive. But when it comes to LLCs, it's not that expensive to hold on to them yearly. Remember that. It's not expensive. Don't think you out. That's what I'm saying. Don't be out here spending $300, $400, $500 a month on business expenses and not being able to recoup it. You can get all of that back. You can get all of that back. So let's just know that. Let's just do it the right way. It's I know a lot of smart individuals feel like it's a hobby unless you got an LLC attached to it. What's really good? Rasta Dad and I LLC. We official. We got paperwork. So it's just about being able to document everything that you pay for. You can get your car in your business name. You can get you an apartment in your business name. You can get land in your business name. So everything that you pay for, if it's going to be used for business purposes, it can go in your business name. You can get that written off. So that's it on that part. But like I said, I just wanted to talk to my people and let y'all know that, it's Gucci over here. We over here working on just sounds. When I don't want to talk, I just don't talk. And I know that doesn't associate itself really well when it comes to business, because business is either you open or you close. You don't grind, you don't eat. So it's just about being able to put content out that I love. So I got a long series of videos. I got so many. So today, later this AM, I'll be recording after I get my babies ready for school. I'll be recording some of my early content, going through stuff. I said a lot of stuff in a lot of my old videos, but there was so much fluff in it that now I want to go back through the videos and just chop it up and then re-put it out. But then at the same time, while I can do that, I also have all this content that I've been sitting on that I can work on. So I know the world is in a weird place, but that's what I'm just trying to be happy and spread light, even though it's so much chaos going on. I want you to smile. I want you happy. I want you living your best life. The wealth is transferring. I want us all to get a piece of it. You feel me? Like, I'm here for you. That's what I'm saying. I don't care if we don't even talk no more and you listen to my podcast. I still rock with you just from over there. You feel me? Just from over there. You're a beautiful soul. You deserve everything that you put your heart, blood, sweat, and tears into. Okay? I'll never wish nothing bad on nobody. I really got too much to focus on to even be thinking about anybody else like that. So I don't wish bad on nobody. I wish the best for you. I want abundance for you. I pray that your own heart can give off that energy so you can vibrate on that higher frequency to attract everything you want. And I wish the same for me, because I know sometimes I be having issues with it. I feel down sometimes. I don't stay down, but I feel down sometimes. What are you doing today to make yourself better, though? Remember, sometimes I felt something. I remember at one point, I feel like I went through a really hard depression, but you still got to get up every single day and try. If you're not even willing to try, it's not going to get better. And I don't even like the word try. It's like, you can do it. You can do it. It's just if you're in the mood to do it or not. That's the biggest part. Are you in the mood to do it? Most of the time it's no. Now, I mean, my mood is usually having to deal with people. I really usually don't have to deal with others. But I can put a face on. But I'm saying, why do that when I can manifest everything I want in my deepest desires by literally just staying focused? I have everything that I need. The term need, but I have it. The things that are necessary, let's put it like that. The things that are necessary for my success, I already have them in my possession. Remember, I tell you, I'm really big on words and how you say them. I might say things wrong sometimes, but I can always elaborate to make a better point because maybe I didn't say it as well. Usually if I'm not irritated, I can definitely express my stuff in different ways for the different levels to be able to understand it. Some people get it, then you're like, what does that mean? Then you gotta not like dumb it down, but regurgitate. There's always information that's said, and it's like, okay, how are you perceiving this? Like, how do you take this information? Everybody doesn't take the information the same. Everybody be talking about they be having downloads. Cool. What you doing with them? And do you sound crazy when you talk? That's what I'm like. I be hoping I actually sound pleasant when I talk, because I know it's people that when I listen to them, I be like, is that how I sound? I don't like that. But that's what I'm saying. Then I just go back into myself and I be like, okay, let me not worry about that. I really don't focus on too many things that don't have a direct alignment with what I got going on. I barely watch the news, but then it's a lot of stuff you be needing to watch. Like, I just found out about the Travis Scott concert thing and found out that the state of Texas is suing him or suing his whole team because of negligence. So they knew what was going on. They even told Drake before he went on stage that somebody then died out there, and he still decided to take his butt out there and perform. So now they trying to sue all parties involved for over $1 million. And they might win because they asses didn't have a permit. That was probably the biggest part of the story. They did all of that and was out there harming all them people. You know, however, he's been having an issue with that apparently. So they're saying that they didn't even have a permit, the correct permit to even host this event, and then got the people out there going crazy. Think about that. So it wasn't smart. That's what I'm saying. I'm not defending. I just speak on facts. If I don't know what the facts are, I'm going to keep the stuff to myself, or the information that is needed to make a better judgment on the topic. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not here to judge nobody. I just be wanting to understand the information like everybody else does. But back on topic. You know what I'm saying? I know I be going all over the place. We out here. We getting work done. Like I think that's something I was trying to tell some people. I'm still working on my sound, so I guess if I don't come out until my sound, I feel like my sound is good, then so be it. Or, whenever my spirit tells me it's time to really release some stuff. But until then, I'm focused on getting in the studio. I know some dope people that I want to work with eventually. I'll say in the future, soon future. Like, I know it's coming. I'm just trying to get my stuff together. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't here to compete. I just be wanting to work with dope people that I find are pretty dope. But I noticed that souls won't take you seriously until you start taking yourself seriously. So that's why I say I gotta crack down and I gotta stop talking. I gotta stop being cool motherfuckers and just work my ass off and show y'all what I really got. Cause I'm telling you, I got some shit. I may not say nothing. And I wonder how many souls is like that. Just been sitting on just raw talent their whole life and just been so occupied with life. I don't want that no more. I want to live out what I think about. I think that's so beautiful in life, to be able to manifest exactly what you think about. The dreams, the scenes that play in your head, be able to recreate it in real life on this plane. I think that's dope. I'm a God-fearing man. I do not see... Let me take that back. I see the beauty in everything on this planet. I try to find the understanding of even the things that they tried to demonize black people for. I find beauty in the things that they tried to... that's what I'm saying. From the Bible to the Quran to African spirituality to Buddhism, spirituality, meditation, astrology. There's a lot of beautiful things on this planet you can learn. If you just look at it from the right, try to focus on it with the right mindset, look at it from a unique perspective. I just try to see the good in a lot of stuff. And I know a lot of people don't even like astrology, like that Virgo shit. It's like, a lot of people think it's stupid. I just use it to help with a lot of the things that I see or I talk about. It's actually very insightful. That's what I'm saying. Just like the Bible, insightful. I don't think of things as stupid. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sitting here like, this is my whole life. Astrology, crystals, and all this other, no. All I'm saying is, I find beauty in all of it. That's all. I just want to come to y'all this AM with a podcast. I know I ain't been around in a while, but we working. If you got some beats, if you know some producers, send them my way. Let's work on something. I need some beats. I love like the Brent Fayos type beats. I love the A Boogie type of beats. I love the Nipsey types of beats. Shit. Snoop. I love the Snoop type of beats. Snoop been on the road too. I've been back listening to some Snoop. I'm a Nate Dogg fan. I've always been a Nate Dogg fan. So if you're trying to figure out what, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That was one of my influences on when I was growing up, Nate Dogg. I really don't know why. I really don't know how. I don't know how, but I used to just love a Nate Dogg hook. Like, if Nate Dogg was on the hook, you knew that shit was gonna be fire when he left this plane, you know. That's the crazy thing is I remember being drunk and talking to like the week Nate Dogg died. I was in high school. I was still in high school. I think it was like the end of my school year. We had like a pajama day at school, and I went to a party, and I was like, I was drunk standing there like, damn, Nate Dogg gone, bruh. Like, it was just the most hilarious moment. It was like, it wasn't that hilarious because some girl's car got like stolen. Somebody took the girl car and went joyriding in it. Alcohol was missing out of the girl house. Her daddy was gonna be mad. It was just a big old situation. Ain't just too much going on. But this shit was just hilarious to me. So, you know, stuff like that tends to happen. But yeah, it was like Nate Dogg. I love Nate Dogg. I was a Drake fan for a very, 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 very long time until most recently. So it was like I kind of be chilling on him. But I'm still a Drake fan. Lil Wayne, I would consider him one of the greatest rappers until I started studying Jay-Z more. So it was like, so now it's some other artists that I really look up to, that I really try to study and actually listen to the words. Because if you listen to a lot of these niggas' words, they really don't be saying nothing. That'd be the cold piece. They really don't be saying nothing crazy. They really don't. But that's all. I appreciate you listening. Much love. Ashe. What will be shall be. All right, I'm out.